We have some good news tonight with the 5 Feet of Fury. Alexa Bliss reportedly returning on Smackdown, but the bad news is she's going to be teaming up with 5 jobbers in the Wyatt 6. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Feeling under the weather at the moment. It's bad enough watching wrestling, it's bad enough watching WWE. Kind of makes me sick, but what makes me even more sick is the fact that I got food poisoning, so just not a good time at the moment, having to talk about wrestling, having to vomit down the toilet like every 5 minutes. Not great, but here anyway to go over some news because it's pretty dead at the moment in wrestling world. So yeah, we're talking about potential Smackdown spoilers tonight, according to PWInsider.com, and they have said that Alexa Bliss is scheduled to be in attendance at tonight's Smackdown event in Dayton, Ohio, and she's expected to appear on the show. So Alexa Bliss could be coming back. We haven't seen her in a while, so and what's the reason for that? Obviously Mania. You're thinking, right, well, Alexa Bliss should be on the Mania card and she's just not there. And you're thinking, right, well, is there something wrong? Is she injured? Does she take more time off? Turns out they just didn't have nothing for her, which I think is so fucking lame. I mean, when did that ever happen back in the day? Oh, we're leaving you off the card because we have nothing for you. You know, if you're one of the top people, if you're worth a damn, if you've got any fucking sort of like money to your name, then they should be finding something for you, right? It's not just a case of, well, we've nothing for you right now, we're going to leave you off the show. Bullshit. How about you actually write something? How about you find something? How, like, mediocre is that, by the way? How, like, incompetent is that? We've nothing for you. We can't think of anything for you, so we're going to leave you off the show. The incompetence, I think, from WWE, man, is absolutely insane. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, it just does not make any sense, but, you know, whatever. You just don't get that. Be like Andy Reid saying to Patrick Mahomes here, I don't have the right tactics to use you in this match, so I'm not going to play you as the quarterback. I'm going to play some other bum instead. I mean, what the fuck? If you've got like the best quarterback, then you find a way to use them. I'm not saying Alexa Bliss is like the best person in WWE, but Jesus Christ, you tell me Alexa Bliss isn't worth a spot on Mania? You tell me she can't appear on the Mania card? Honestly, I just don't get it. Anyway, so on the January 13th edition of Raw, it was announced that the Wyatt 6 were moved to SmackDown. However, as we've seen, the group has not been used. Apparently, Uncle Howdy, aka Bo Dallas, is suffering an undisclosed injury at the moment. Not quite sure what that is, but the Wyatt 6 for that reason have been kept off TV, and therefore it looks like Alexa Bliss has kind of been kept off TV as well because they want to pair Alexa Bliss with the Wyatt 6, which I think is ridiculous because we've seen Alexa Bliss had the better half of her last, 4 years of her career wasted. And I get it, you know, she took some time off as well to have a kid and all that, but I mean, a lot of the time she was available or she was there and they were kind of, her returns kept being like stop, start because they wanted her and Bray Wyatt to do something, or they wanted her and Uncle Howdy to do something, or the Fiend to do something, and you know Bray was just never there. And unfortunately, we all know what happened to him. But I mean, that's not Alexa Bliss's fault. I just feel like her career's been ruined. Why not just go back to what she was before that? I don't know why they're hell bent on pushing this, this evil Alexa Bliss thing. I think it had potential. I think she was good in that role. I think she's one of the best, if not the best female actor in the company. Actually, I would go as far as saying she is the best. But, I mean, they've tried it so many times, and for one reason or another, it's not worked. So why not just let it go? Why not just let her go back to being the goddess? You know, why not fucking do that? I don't know. But the belief is, according to PWInsider.com, that Alexa Bliss will become the leader of the Wyatt 6. And they clarified that Alexa's not injured, and she hasn't been injured, and she's only been removed from television due to the creative direction of her involvement with the faction. Now, we did make a video on this about a month ago, 6 weeks ago. I said it was pretty disgusting how Alexa Bliss is missing out on Mania because they want to put her in with this group and they don't have a direction yet, or they don't have something they want to do with the Wyatt 6, and that appears to be the case. And, you know, well, so why should Alexa Bliss miss out on Mania? Because the Wyatt 6 aren't ready, or a member of the Wyatt 6 is injured. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. Just change the plans. Just do something else. Just go in a different direction. It's not rocket science. I feel bad for Alexa Bliss. I really do. Her career's been absolutely screwed over the past like 4 or 5 years. And it's sad because she is one of the better women on the roster, and she's hot. You know, that's what really matters. She's fucking hot, and we want hot women in wrestling. And Alexa Bliss is hot, but you know what? By the time they actually give us something good, by the time they actually find something for Alexa Bliss to do, she's going to be like pushing 60. You know, she's not even going to be attractive anymore. So they need to just fucking hurry up. They need to move in a direction. Doesn't matter if it's with the Wyatt 6 or without the Wyatt 6. Just get Alexa Bliss back on our TV screen and give us something fucking good. I know that's difficult for WWE and Triple H, but Jesus Christ, just try it, guys. Anyway, the Wyatt 6, they would make me sick. Sicker than I already actually am. So yeah, I do feel bad for Alexa. I mean, it sucks for her. But, I mean, it does appear she's going to be the new leader of the Wyatt 6. We've kind of already known that for a long time. I just don't see where this faction goes, to be honest. It's already failed. I think they should just let it go. Honestly, I think they should just cut their losses and do something else. You know, Dexter Lumis, he's shown that he can be a decent singles guy. I don't think you really need to stick a stupid mask on the guy. I think he can do good stuff on his own. Plus, he's got great... You know, it just doesn't make any sense. Dexter Lumis has got, like, great facial expressions and features, and they stick a mask on him. You know, it doesn't fucking make any sense. Make that make sense, you know? Look how good the guy's facials are, and then they stick a mask on him so you can't see him, you know? It's absolutely dumb. Anyway, guys, that's it. Till next time. Peace.